Welcome back to Folktales of the African Savannah channel. Sit back and relax.
The drumbeat of unity. In a quiet village nestled on the banks of the mighty Zambezi River, the people lived in harmony, guided by the rhythm of their sacred drum, Mbirimi. It was said the drum held the spirit of unity and prosperity for the village. Each night, its resonant beats brought everyone together for dance, storytelling, and celebration. One fateful morning, the villagers woke to find Mbirimi missing. Chaos and suspicion spread like wildfire. Old grudges resurfaced, and unity began to unravel. The village elder, Babandaza, called on Chipo, a fearless and curious young woman, to find the drum and restore harmony. Chipo set off on her quest, following faint traces of drumbeat echoes carried by the wind. Her journey took her through dense forests, across crocodile-filled rivers, and over treacherous mountains. As Chipo journeyed across the untamed wilderness, she encountered three wise animals who tested her spirit and guided her path: Nyati the Buffalo, Shumba the Lion, and Gondo the Eagle. Each offered her a riddle and a lesson in courage, patience, and wisdom. The first was Nyati the Buffalo, standing tall in the swaying grass. His piercing gaze was both intimidating and calm. Nyati offered Chipo a riddle.
I am slow to anger but unstoppable once provoked. What am I?
Chipo pondered deeply, remembering tales of the buffalo's resilience and strength. She answered,
You are the spirit of courage, for nothing shakes the one who stays steadfast in the face of adversity.
Nyati nodded, impressed. He gifted her a smooth ebony stone, saying,
Carry this as a reminder that courage is not the absence of fear, but the will to press on despite it.
Next, she met Shumba the lion, whose mane glistened like the golden sun. Shumba's presence was regal, and his voice deep with authority as he posed his riddle.
I lead without words, yet others follow my strength. What am I?
Chipo thought of leadership, of power wielded responsibly. She replied,
You are patience, for true strength knows the value of waiting for the right moment.
Shumba smiled and gave her a brass pendant shaped like a lion's paw.
Wear this proudly, for patience is the armor of the wise.
Finally, soaring high above her was Gondo the Eagle, whose wings shimmered with silver hues. Gondo descended gracefully and spoke with a voice like the whisper of the wind.
I see far, but act only when the time is right. What am I?
Chipo reflected on vision and clarity. She answered,
You are wisdom, for with foresight, one can make choices that lead to the greatest good.
Gondo let out a sharp cry of approval and gifted her a delicate feather.
Keep this, and remember that wisdom is the compass guiding all who seek true purpose.
These encounters equipped Chipo with courage, patience, and wisdom, qualities that shaped her spirit and prepared her for the challenges ahead. Finally, Chipo arrived at a hidden cave deep in the heart of the wilderness. Inside, she discovered the trickster, Bongwi the baboon, drumming away on Mbirimi. Bongwi admitted to stealing the drum, claiming the village no longer deserved its unity, as they had forgotten the values it represented. Chipo challenged Bongwi to a duel, not of strength, but of rhythm. With her heart pounding, she drummed a melody that spoke of the struggles, joys, and shared humanity of her village. The beats resonated so powerfully that even Bongwi was moved. Recognizing the purity of Chipo's intent, Bongwi returned the drum with a solemn promise to never interfere again. Chipo returned to the village with Mbirimi. She shared the lessons of her journey and reminded the people that true unity comes not from an object, but from shared values and understanding. As the drumbeat filled the air once more, the village danced, now stronger and more united than ever. Chipo made a necklace with her three pendants. What a reminder! What moral values can you draw from the story? Here are some. Courage in adversity. Chipo's bravery in facing unknown dangers reminds us that true courage is not the absence of fear, but perseverance despite fear, a lesson she learned from Nyati the Buffalo. Patience and wise leadership. Shumba the lion's riddle highlights that true leaders act with patience, waiting for the right time rather than rushing impulsively. Wisdom and foresight. From Gondo the Eagle, Chpo learns that wisdom involves seeing the bigger picture and making decisions carefully, not hastily. The power of unity. The villagers' initial chaos when Mbirimi disappeared shows that physical symbols, like the drum, are not enough. Unity must be rooted in shared values and mutual respect. The transformative power of art and storytelling. Chipo's drumming communicates powerful emotions and truths, showing that art can heal divisions and inspire reconciliation. Responsibility to protect community values. Bongwi's challenge serves as a reminder that communities must continuously uphold the values that sustain their harmony and not take them for granted. I hope you have enjoyed listening to the story. Support the channel by subscribing. Thank you for watching.